Too much coffee. This happens when you have too much coffee. Yeah, big angels. Hello, crackers. Welcome back to the Blackbird Podcast. How are you? Are you all good? I hope you're all well in this crazy world we live in. What the fuck did I do? Straight off the bat. So, before we begin, I must say, there's been a while now where there's this fucking dog. This black dog. I saw him when I was walking our dog a few weeks ago, maybe even months ago. And when I got up around the road there, he was behind the gate. He looks well caged in. But Jesus Christ, at night time, he's just constantly going. And at the start, you're thinking, that poor guy. Young little, well, I don't know how old he is. You're thinking, this guy doesn't shut the fuck up. He's just constant, you know? And then I was coming home one day and I saw him come out our gate. And the lawn has been getting fucked up. This summer I kind of started to bring the lawn back. You know, maintaining it, making it look respectable-ish for what it is. And this fucking guy's digging it up like a good thing. So in my head I'm thinking, okay, the lines have been drawn. We are at war with this dog. This black dog. And I thought, okay, when I see this fucking dog, I'm going to kick the hole off him with a stick. Have a stick in hand, because you don't know. You might be feeling all but if they come at you, yeah. No. So yesterday morning, I'm up early and I'm coming in here to go painting. I'm working on my painting. I'm very happy with how that's going. Thank you for asking. Thank you. It's going well. But anyway, I'm in here early, and so I come out, I open up, go back in, get a coffee. And as I'm coming back out, isn't that fucking rug of a dog still? He's just there outside, and he's kind of looking at me, and he kind of walks in, and I'm like, I've coffee in my hand. So I make my way here. He's just kind of backing off. It's awkward. I put the coffee in here and I'm thinking, I'm going to go out now and run this fucking dog. And I go back out and I'm looking at him. And whatever way, he just starts this fucking big happy walk. We're best friends now, I believe. He's such a fucking dote. He's the dotiest of dogs. He's so handsome. He's just a fucking slob. He's got that big balls walk. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at the lawn, I'm looking at this big happy fucking dog walking towards me with his big balls walk. I'm thinking you're grand, for fuck it. It is what it is. The grass out here is wild as fuck anyway. Some of the neighbours manicured the shit out of it. It looks great, but they're at it 24/7. Whatever floats your boat, I say. But for me, cut it now and then. I was hoping to do it yesterday, but it's soaked. Today maybe, tomorrow probably, because apparently it'll be dry for the first half of the week anyway. So I'll hopefully get at it after work tomorrow. But this guy, he's a fucking lovely dog. Lovely, bouncy personality. And he's just a pure dote. But we can't leave him near Kaya because she's in heat at the moment. So that's probably what brought him around in the first place. But as soon as she's out of that dilemma, they can be buddies, I guess. But yeah, he's just so fucking cool. I just, on my way out, actually, I had some treats for him, but he must have fucked off, got bored waiting for me, because I was getting all this stuff to show you guys. Merch. You might have noticed on where did I put it? Maybe I'm shit at this, okay? But look, we give it a go. It'll cost as much as I want it to cost, I suppose. But I got some bits and bobs. I didn't get a variety because I was mainly wanting to see, okay, what kind of quality are we talking about? It's a crowd in Germany. It's one of those print-on-demand shops, which is good for me. I don't know. I just wanted to see how it would be quality-wise. So These mugs are awesome. I love the mugs. I usually try to have mugs when I do have people come in, so I can give them a little thank you. And these little cards, which will bring you, I think, to the YouTube page. And then we have these stickers. Throw a few of them into the mug, in a box, off you go. And now we got these, this is a baseball cap, because I noticed a lot of people at shoots be wearing them. And I just tried to mess around with the logo from the painting. And just playing, you know. But it's good. It's a good quality product. And I got this. I'm gonna get a blast of these. I love these. I used to like these, but when your hair is long and you've tied up a lot of the time, it's a fucking dose. I'm actually gonna wear this now, so you'll see it. I've been wearing it around, and the kids are just looking at me like I'm fucking. What's going on with Daddy? Is he having a midlife crisis? But yeah, it's the way it's meant to be. Don't worry about it. It's perfect for shooting in. If you go actual shooting, or if you're walking your dog on a windy winter day, it just keeps everything under wraps. You wake up, you have a bad hair day. Hello? We're good to go. Go anywhere you want. And I got one of the shirts. It's Fruit of the Loom. And, you know, you have the logo there. I made the mistake. I thought I was getting a medium, but it's medium slim, so I can't eat for 2 days before I put this fucking thing on. But who knows? Might have a skinny person come in, have a chat with me, and I'll give him a shirt. Win-win. And you have the hoodies. Good quality hoodie. So you have a bunch of stuff. And there's loads on the... You get a template, and you can say, okay, put it on all of these things. I made the mistake on a few of them, so just get outside the template and hit every fucking thing. And I was going through it then. I was looking at the pictures, and it was like, there's baby stuff there. I was like, fuck. Because I had a bit of a freaky face for it was a Halloween podcast. So it's a bit, here's Johnny kind of vibe. And they have that on baby products, which I must remove because it's kind of unnerving. But this are a sample of the things you can get on the official Blackbird Podcast shop. Just Google it. What is it? Blackbird. There's all that underscore blah blah blah. But just go Blackbird Podcast shop, and you should find it easily enough. Or else go to Facebook and click on one of the images of the shirts or the hoodies or the cups or the hats, and it'll bring you there, and you can save it. Now it took, I reckon, from the day I ordered it, it took about a week to get to us. And like I said, it's a company in Germany, but fucked if I know where they be printing all the stuff and making, you know, I don't know if it's in Germany or whatever. So, just so you know, in case you thought, is someone taking the piss? Yes, it is my shop, my Blackbird Podcast shop. And I thought, you know what? Maybe my crackers would like to have some stickers or a mug. I'm going to get a whole bunch of other stuff and see. I don't know. I'll show you as I get it. Okay, but you can go online, check it out. It's look, it is what it is. There's no way you can say that it is what it is. Are you stupid? No, you're not. You want to have a bit of fun? Get some shit and be happy. And that's all I can tell you about it. I put up the odd thing on fucking whatever online because I'm trying to look into marketing shit. This is a good idea, apparently, if you have loads of numbers, eyes on the prize kind of thing. And I don't have this. This is why I'm resorting to this. I just thought, okay, just give it a go, see what happens. So there you go. I take care of you and see how that goes. Maybe you treat yourself to a little, what are these called? Whatever, a headscarf, whatever, cap, cup, mug, hoodie, t-shirt. There's a whole bunch of shit there. Check it out. You might like it. Blackbird Podcast official shop. Actually, I don't know if the official is in the title, but that's it. You know what I mean. Check that out. Anyway, back to this black dog. He's only doty. He's a pure doty, but he's got this fucking bouncy walk, and he's got these thick curls on him. He's a purebred, whatever he is. I thought it was some weird poodle, but it's not a. Maybe it is. I don't know. I know he's a lovely dog, a doty dog, so he can bark all the fuck he wants. I'm grand with that. You kind of get used to it, funnily enough. I'm sure someone would say something to someone, but I sure look. Then the dog will only probably end up getting. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on the negative. Let's keep it all right. And what was I going to tell you guys? Yeah, there's this. Is it a podcast or a live chat or whatever I don't know what you call it. I'm going to call it a podcast because it's a guy doing pretty much what I'm doing, but he's more like a grown up version. The Unbroken Man, some guy up in Galway. You'll find him on YouTube. That's where I found him. I must have been watching something where he's linked to it or whatever, and he popped up and I was looking at it. Basically, it's a guy walking around Galway. He's been in Galway all his life, and he's kind of given his perspective, his opinion. He's stating out what he sees as he walks around. It changes because he's going on about some RTE show. I had him on in the background there this morning when I was sorting bits and bobs out. He's going on about RTE had some program about the construction industry in Ireland, and it was, as he put it in his opinion, a propaganda piece. Sure, who the fuck? What else is RTE? Is nothing but a propaganda machine. I mean, everyone knows this. But then you see, he's probably too polite to call it as he sees it, because he's, I imagine, doing all these loops in his head, crossing these T's and dotting these I's. I just tell you, I think it's a crock of shit. I'm shocked it's still going, and it can only be going because it's been paid for by the government, with your fucking money, by the way, our money. And it is a crock of shit. RTE, it's like a fucking sleeping tablet, a sedative. And while you lull you into this fucked up state, they brainwash you. So remember that fucking Gay Byrne? He's mad for his sad stories, and fuck them, fuck that, stay away from it. Anything especially when they're going on about, they had this Polish lad on, he was saying, I don't know where he's based. I think I've seen some of his stuff on YouTube. He's, look, he is what it doesn't matter that he's Polish. I met plenty of people like him, Irish, English. It doesn't matter what country you're from. Every generation has these people. And it is what it is. They're just, he works hard at what he does. He does the grind. He gets the people, but he imports people from his home country, and then he can figure out some kind of wage deal here. He's only a businessman doing business. That's all it is. Nothing to hate on. His personality, however, again, that's nothing to be hating on either. Not saying that this Unbroken Man does. He doesn't. He just states the facts for you. But I'm just going on because I've seen this fucking guy, this Polish guy. I think he does roofs is mainly his thing, I think. But yeah, he was kind of bad-mouthing the Irish people, and as in the labour force in Ireland. No, he should I don't know, he should shut the fuck up, I think. Yeah, he's a big man. He's a big fucking mouth. He's just looking for clicks when he talks this shit. But maybe he believes this shit. I don't know. I've worked with plenty of foreign lads, good lads. Worked with plenty of Irish lads, fucking animals, good lads. But to say, I mean, I've been in a position where there's plenty of lads from abroad, and as soon as what they think is the boss man, once they're out of fucking sight, tools down, like. But I suppose I've seen plenty of Irish lads do the same. It's the way RTE used this and fucking to paint a picture and just fucking elaborate and fucking amplify a particular voice. I mean, your man's probably, as he said, the Unbroken Man, this guy gets loads of publicity out of it, sure. But look, it is propaganda. That's all. And everyone knows the Irish. To work in Irish are fucking hard working people. So RTE, go fuck yourself. You can't. And go check out The Unbroken Man. He's very, like I said, he's like the grown-up of all of this stuff. I like looking for the Irish versions of this, just to see how they're doing and what they're doing, because it's interesting. It's always interesting. Sometimes it's interesting, and sometimes it's not for you or whatever. But there's plenty of Irish podcasts I've got on a playlist now that I enjoy and I look forward to, and it's all good. It's always good to get the accents and the perspectives, and you know, it's funny. So The Unbroken Man live chat he does on YouTube. He was up with, I forget his name, his full name, my namesake, James what? James the farmer up in Sligo. He's very tuned in, smart individual. When I watch and listen to James, I feel like a proper fucking dope, and I'm like, thank fuck I'm not in that arena. I'm just happily going on about my business, working like a fucking demon, trying to get. And speaking of RT saying we don't like work, you should see the state of my fucking clothes at the end of the day. I'm not allowed inside the house. I have to get stripped off at the fucking door. I'd be covered in shit, because that's stonework, you know, there's nothing clean about it. Some jobs are clean, but most of them are not. And I love that job. So go fuck yourself, RT. You can't. And people, I don't know why you're still watching that shit for this day and age. So that's The Unbroken Man for you. Just got me all twitchy over the RTE crap. I'm not even going to watch that show, because I know what to expect. I mean, I know. We've been fucking subjected to their bullshit for too long. So anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, the bow hunter champs last week, we were talking about that. There was a lot of rain, apparently. There was a lot of rain. And I saw the results for that shoot. The overall results for the champs. And obviously my eye goes to my category. But I do know that Anto won his category, and he won it well. We kind of knew he would. But then in my category, the bow hunter recurve category, it's all fucking Mayo, really. You've number 1, Mayo. Number 2, Mayo. And number 3 then, okay, Wexford. But number 4, Mayo. So Peter Berlowski, he kind of put a halt to them getting the tree. Well done, Peter. And yeah, so we had our buddy Mark Kilgallen in at number 4. And then we had Rory Langdon. Rory Langdon, he got the win at the Limerick, or the Munster 100 in Limerick. He came second with a good score. And then James Maloney, Mayo Archery, in at number 1. Well, what about that, huh? What are they doing up in Mayo, lads? What are they drinking? We've got to find this out. This can't be. But it is. There it is in black and white. They're kicking ass. They're kicking down doors and taking names. So, yeah, time to fucking start training, people. Come on. Although I do still maintain. Now, the legend Mark, he only shot one day, like I said, and he got a super score. And I've no doubt in my mind, if he had the 2 days, he'd have most likely... People say you're just speculating. No, I'm not. I'm telling you. If Mark shot 2 days, Mark was going home with number 1. End of. But he didn't, so we didn't. So, and ended up going to the Red Fox Archers last Wednesday evening. It's not as far as I thought. I must have been thinking about the woods. I was there in good enough time. You know, I got into the hall. There was target butts were there. I was delighted to see that. I'm not going to lie. And I got to shoot my 600s. Weird thing though, I haven't shot indoors in a while. I can't shoot. I forgot so much. And luckily enough, Keith Ryan, he's getting coached up the wazoo now. He's fucking, I think is he going for instructor level 2? I'm half a coach, people. I'm half a coach. I'll be a full coach by the end of next month, but I'm half a coach at the moment. And it's no good to me because I'm a fucking tick. But if it's someone else, I can focus on them, not a bother, and I know shit. Shit just comes to me. But when it's me, it's like, take somebody. But yeah, we were back indoors. Well, I was back indoors Wednesday. They've been doing it for some weeks now. And I was standing at 20 yards. Well, I started on 10 yards just to because I did 600 hours first time using them. And I thought, great, they're flying okay. My gap was pretty okay. Pretty okay at 20. Except they're going to the right a lot. And then Keith pointed out why that was. I was all over the shop. My stance was shocking. It was like I was still in the woods and I was trying to, I was standing on a ridge or something. And what else was it? I don't know. I was just there to shoot a blast to them and get a feel for it and then implement process. But that's stupid talk. You should implement process from the word go. So it was good though. I was happy out with that. Look forward to I'll go again now this Wednesday. And yesterday then I got to shoot. There were some mad clouds here yesterday. I was expecting like a storm. Was it raining? I think it was. But no, the clouds here yesterday were awesome. But so I went out and I started shooting again. I don't know why I go straight to the 20 yards. It's like my go-to. So I went to the 20-yard spot and I got to shoot some arrows didn't get to shoot as long as I'd like, maybe half an hour. Then herself came out and recorded me. Because you need that sometimes. You're like, look, because I noticed a bunch of things that I wasn't happy about, but at saying that, now you see. That's one good thing about recording yourself shooting. But there was a lot I was happy about as well. So it's a win-win. And now you know what to work on. So that was good. I was happy with that. And another thing, it's something you fuck up on the internet and it'll be all good. All good. So making progress there. And making some progress on my new painting. Which I've a ways to go yet, but I don't know. I know what the end will look like. Because it's based on a painting I did before of the very first horse I ever got to go horseback riding on, Harvey. Harvey was a beauty. He was a stubborn cunt, but he was a beauty. You'd be up on the horse and the lady in the arena would be saying, you gotta tell him to go. And I told him, he doesn't want to know. It's like, you gotta force him. I'm not doing that. That's not good. I'm not good. The size of him. No. So I'm fairly useless at that. But I was happy to part ways. I went, is it hacking? You go on the road for a little ride along with the horse. It's good. Brought him back in, took off the saddle and all the gear and gave him a brush down and put a blanket on him. Said good luck. See you later. Beautiful horse. I nearly got him for free off of the lady because she was going back to England. And she said, if you want him, he's yours. And I was like, great. Awesome. I had no idea what the fuck. So I rang my buddy Tom and goes, can you get a horse box? I need to get a horse. And he goes, where are you bringing him? He goes, I don't know, maybe home. Where are you going to put him? He said, if that horse gets the flu or some shit, you're down like a month's wages straight off the bat. So, and then the horse was kind of old. But I didn't care. Then I was saying, where would I bury him if he died? So all these things ruined my dream of owning Harvey. But I got some cool photos of him and some cool video footage of him. And I did a cool painting of him, which was bought by a hospital up in Belfast, a brand new hospital. It's like a respite, where people go after like a serious fucking operation where they're going to be there for a while to recuperate. They get to see Harvey on the wall in the misty morning, and it looks fucking lovely. So they bought that, a hospital up just outside Belfast, I think, actually. I should have banged on about that, but I never did, because I feel like, oh, whoopee-doo, you sold the fucking painting. Don't be 9 people with it, but I'm going to start. I'm going to start to name the fuck out of everybody. We're on fire, people. We're painting again. I got in here like 3 times this week. And it's doing stuff, painting. And I'm delighted about it. You get new energy at work. Like I had a fucking terrible Friday. Or was it? Yeah. Between the rain and the fucking, my mixer I was making a mix and the drum just is like a hiccuped. And it popped off the fucking, So I had to turn it off immediately, empty it out immediately, and then YouTube how to remove a drum. Because I thought I knew, but I wanted to be sure. Because it was just off the fucking center inside. So I had to lift the drum back onto itself, if you know what I mean. And then twist it anti-clockwise, and she came off nice and smooth. The bar was fine. Everything was fine. So I just got to get a new drum, which is a kick in the balls. But look, it is what it is. And then I had to make 2 fucking mixes in a wheelbarrow, which I thought I'd get an asthma attack doing. But I didn't. And I did. And it took forever just to make sure there was, there's consistencies there. And I managed to get enough done to call it quits for the day at around 3ish. And then tried to go track down where I get a drum. Couldn't get a drum for the mixer anywhere local. Have to go all the way down to Cork, which I'll be doing post haste in the morning. Which is kind of a cunt, isn't it? All the builders around the area, and you have to go all the way to Cork to get a fucking drum for your mixer. None of the co-ops had it. None of the suppliers had it. You have to go all the way down to Cork to get it. I was thinking, fuck it, I'd be nearly better off going on Dundee and buying a second-hand mixer off somebody. But here we are, off we go, get a new drum, and we're back in business. I had to invest in some new tarps as well. This weather is pure cunty. Pure cunty. So there we are, people. We got a new friend. I don't know what the dog's name is, but I have a few ideas for him. But if you saw the walk of this dog, he's just such a happy dog. I say he's happy to be out of the cage he was in. He's just a lovely temperament about him. So yeah, as soon as she's over her baby craze, Kaya, I imagine they'll be the best of buddies. Or maybe they won't, I don't know. We'll see. It's an option. But I'd rob him. This dog is such a slob. He's just such a fucking slob. That walk is fucking hilarious. It's like he's a musician. He's just got that rhythm about him. Big balls walk. Bouncing along, ripping up the lawn. But he's adorable looking. Cute as fuck. What would you call him? It's funny trying to find a name for dog. Do you ever find that I like to put a bit of effort into it. I had nothing to do with Kaya because that's Lucy's fucking department. That's her dog, I suppose. It's a family dog, but let's be honest, it's Lucy's dog. But as soon as she's 3 years old, I'm getting my dog. And my dog's going to be a big fucking wolfy dope. A slob of a dog. I love the slobs. They're just lovely. But the hair, I mean, you'd be having coffee in the morning. Yeah, the fuck is that? It gets everywhere. But again, you get used to it. The cat is another fucking... same with the cat. I hate cats, but I love my cat. Silo, love my cat. She's a thundering bitch, though. Every time I go to rub her, she'll just slap me and bite me. I think it's like her way of showing the love. I love you! Yes, so I'm going to try and get this out and about, and we'll see what we'll see. I think those mugs would look lovely in your hands, people. Go get one. And some hats and hoodies and some t-shirts. Yeah, I think they're cool. Do you think they're cool? Let me know, people. Let me know. I do this for you, crackers. For us. I meant us. I do this for us. Oh my God. Jesus, come on. You should know the crack. But yeah, you'd like to think I was going to do something more that you could do at home. Get the gear and do it at home. But then I was thinking, you don't have time for shit. And you're back painting now as well. So no. This is very efficient, good quality, good delivery time. You're looking at about a week, and it's all above board. You know what I mean? So happy days. May they continue. And that's all I think I have to say to you. I have my little bullet points. But oh yeah, I fucked up. I was so excited about going shooting down in Valley Bowman. I said it was today. Today is Sunday, by the way. And it's not today. It's next Sunday. Next Sunday is Valley Bowman. And I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I hope we get the weather first. But if we don't, fuck it. I'm going. I'm looking forward to it. So if you're wondering, I hope you didn't go today on my fucking word. You should know better. I mean, if it was the guy from Unbroken Man telling you, fair enough. I'd say sure. But when it's me, you really want to be double checking people. I mean, I have the best of intentions. Just not the best, what's the word? Attention span. Yeah, Valley Bowman, Sunday. I mean, Sunday week. It's Sunday, like next Sunday. So next Sunday, Valley Bowman. And that should be great. A good workout. And Wednesday night, I'll get another shot of arrows off. And probably, I'm going to sort the lawn out tomorrow. So I'll get some arrow shot tomorrow. Me. I know, shut the fuck up. I asked a bunch of people to come in, but I don't know. They seem to be afraid or too shy. So I decided, fuck it, I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to have people in. If it happens upon me that I'll see someone, I'll say, hey, do you want to come in? If they come in, great. If not, whatever. I just don't know what to tell you. So, I'm going to go now because I'm fucking rambling. More than usual. And I really got to start putting stuff up on the Tefan website. I have stuff ready to go, but I managed to get locked out of the website. You're not surprised, are you? I know, neither am I. But Marston will have me sorted by the evening. So, until the next time, crackers. This has flown by. This has totally flown by. So, Shlana one. Okay, bye-bye. That's what that means. Bye-bye. Talk to you later.